everyone. Happy day. Happy day to you. I am going to get ready using some of the new products that I purchased. Oh, I had a haul. I had a haul that was Sephora, Ulta, Macy's, Neiman Marcus, a bunch of things. And I've had a chance to use everything. And so I'm going to get ready with some of those products, not all of them, because there was quite a bit, and I'll give you my thoughts. It's very overcast today. It's going to rain, and I can feel it in my head. I have puffy eyes, and my hair is telling me that it's going to storm anytime soon. So I just want to dab a little bit of eye cream on my under eyes. I'm using this little bitty, itty bitty tiny fresh. You know, these, I love the little eye creams that come in the little Sephora favorites, the little kits, the little samples, the little gift with purchase, the Ulta gift with purchase, the little eye creams that they do, because I never have to buy an eye cream because they last forever. I mean, you don't need a ton of eye cream, right? Just a little bitty bit goes a long way on your eyes, and they last forever. So I got my microfiber towel here, and it's just really overcast. Look at my hair. I have put the serum-y thing on my hair, and it's still, yeah, I got it cut. And I don't like this blunt cut, so I'm getting with my hairdresser. I say blunt, but look at this. I couldn't sleep. It was 3:30 in the morning, and I thought that me and my never been to cosmetology school skills could maybe do a little something. So I went in and I did this. She'll fix it. She's my friend. She'll fix it. I had wanted all of my dead ends and everything cut off, but I'm realizing that I just don't like this. I want more of a layered effect here. Oh my gosh, it's so frizzy right now. I need to put some product on it, but I don't have any here at my, I'd have to get up and walk around the corner, and I don't want to do that. I'll just put some leave-in. What is this? 12 Benefits. I think this came from Ulta. Just a sample thing. We'll put some leave-in conditioner on it, and then I'll just tuck it behind my ears. Maybe we can get away with doing that for the video. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be all over the place. This is gonna be a long video. So you know what? Do you guys like Get Ready With Me's? I mean, this is gonna be a review of the products, letting you know my opinions of the products that I have used, how I feel about them. But then like the other products are gonna be just a first time use. It's gonna storm. It really is gonna storm. Okay, I am going to do the Dior Forever Skin Glow. This is very pretty. I love the finish on it. I'm gonna go ahead and use this primer that I got in, I believe this was in my Beautylish. I've only used it a couple of times since then. This is the Beautylish, what do you call it? Lucky Bag? This is a liquid to powder primer. And it does, my face feels so soft after this. So soft. So I'm going to show you this. I always put this on. This is Illumilift, and I believe they are a Canadian owned, Canadian brand. I wish Ulta or Sephora would carry Illumilift. This is their eye brightener. You see how bright yellow that is? It's more of a white yellow, but look, I just want to show you really quickly how this works. You can put it anywhere. You can put it all over your face, and over time it helps brighten. So I'm just putting it in, like, I don't want to highlight that area. I just kind of want to brighten up the brown spot, but I just want to show you the difference. So I'm only going to do one eye. Okay. So I'll just pat this in. The warmth of my fingers, let it sink into my skin so you can see the difference. I'm just patting very, very gently with my fingers. I don't know if you can, let's see if I can bring it closer. Do you see the brightness? The difference? It's not a concealer. It's not a concealer. It's a brightener. So I need to order some more. I really love her products. It's a woman-owned company, and they have a foundation cream as well that's has this brightening product built into it. I take it with me when I travel because it's in a tub like this, and I really, really like this product because it really helps with my shadow. And like you can see, because I have such a bad headache today, that it really helps brighten that area. When I have a bad headache, my eyes are a little bit more dark than normal. I'll put the link to their website down below. She's also, Sandra Milligan is her name, and she's also in LinkedIn, and she's also puts all these wonderful stories on LinkedIn about business and entrepreneurship and being a strong woman and a confident woman in the industry. And I really enjoy it. And, you know, and I found it because I got it in a I think it was in my Look Fantastic box, and I've just loved it. And it's a product that I use all the time. And I don't see anybody talking about it on YouTube. It's a fabulous product. Even the foundation cream is not full coverage. I'm talking so much. It's not full coverage, but it's a good foundation cream. Doesn't have SPF or anything in it. It's just a nice little foundation cream pot. So this is a Forever Skin Glow in 2N, the Dior. I really like the way this looks, the finish of it, and the wear. I don't know what the claims are on it. Just Skin Glow. I think it's supposed to be like a sheer, not a sheer, but a natural coverage with a natural glow. And I really do enjoy it. It doesn't look too much on the skin, and it has a really beautiful finish to it, and it doesn't break apart. I have dry skin, for those of you who are wondering. I have dry skin, and this just is really nice. It's not a lot. I'm not close up, so I mean, I'm looking in my view. Obviously, you're there, and I'm looking here, so it's difficult. All right, does that bother you when with other YouTubers when they're looking at themselves in the screen? Because I use my iPad. I just use my iPad. I don't have any fancy kind of setup or anything, so just use my iPad. But does that bother you sometimes when I watch people on YouTube? I'm like, why are you looking at yourself? How come you're not looking into the camera, right? The camera right there. So, oh, sorry, this is the Blistex Conditioning Lip Serum. I'm just putting that on because I had that foundation on, but my skin feels so soft right now. This is a shadow. This is a puffy eye. If anybody has any thing to share about this, this is hereditary. My dad has what I call water pockets. I don't know what they're called. There's probably a term for it. It looks like there's water in there, right? It's just fluid. My dad retains a lot of fluid. He has congestive heart failure. So salt is his enemy. But anyway, so it shows in here, and me as well. This eye will get really, really puffy, especially when I have a really bad headache. And just looks like it's swollen, but it's just that water pocket. I don't know. I like using eye gels for them. This is the Patchology that I'm using right now, the hydrating eye patches. I usually put them on every morning. Well, not these specifically. And I just recently ordered my favorite, which is from Earth and Escapes, her green tea eye masks. Oh, those are my favorite. Those definitely are cooling the whole time until they're completely dry. But they're all natural. You got to keep them in your refrigerator, and you got to use them because they don't keep. Do you know what I mean? Like these eye gels, you could keep them here and keep them in the refrigerator, and these will last for a while. But those, because it's all natural ingredients, they'll go bad if you don't use them. So, but those are my favorite, so I can't wait for those to come in. Okay, so next is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Contour Wand. Now, Jessica Braun just raves about this. Does anybody else watch her? Wouldn't you just love to have coffee with her some morning? She just seems so genuine. She raves about this, and other people on YouTube that have tried it really, really like it. And I was like, should I? So when the Sephora VIB sale came around, I got it. And I gotta say, it is definitely worth it. This is just for contour, right? Not bronzing, although you could bronze with this because it definitely adds a little color. Put a little right here. Put some. Oh, let's just do the whole thing today, okay? I don't need any on my nose, but we'll see what it looks like if I do. I always intrigue about the nose contour. It always intrigues me. And she always talks about not making sure to not leave this open or it will all leak out. So I haven't had any issues with it closing, but I really like this. It's a really, really good color. Should have gotten my brushes out. It's a really good contouring color, and if you let it set for a little bit, it will dry. It will dry on your face and you won't be able to blend. So, because I forgot about this piece here one day, and my husband was like, what do you have on your face? And I couldn't blend it in because it had set too long. So, it's a very good contouring color, gives you a good shadow, a good shade, blends easily into the skin, looks nice and natural on the skin, not like a big, you know, oh, that, look at that contour line. No, this blends really, really easy. Doesn't take a lot of effort. You don't have to be skilled to use this product. It is so nice. I don't know about the nose contour thing. I really don't. You can see how that started to set already, making it a little harder to blend out. But this is a really, really nice product. I really like it. I wish there was a little bit more product in here because this is a big tube, but it's not filled up all the way. You're paying a lot for not a lot, so keep that in mind. Okay, let's go on to the Tarte Breezy Cream Bronzer. The only other cream bronzer I have is the Milk Bronzing Stick, and that's in my travel bag because that's the one that I take with me when I travel. So you can see how much I've used this. So I'm not gentle with it at all. I go in, I take a lot. You don't need a lot, but I do because I like dot just above, because I like to bronze up my whole face. I want to look like I have the sun on me, because I don't tan. I wear SPF out in the sun. All this damage you see is on my face. These spots is from when I was a kid and we didn't know what sunscreen was. We wore oil because we wanted suntan. We wanted to look like Bridget Bardot. So this is a really nice, really good bronzer for, you know, not that deep of skin tones. It would be nice if they would come out with, I think this is the only color they have, and maybe they're just trying it to see how it works, but I'll show you. It's really, really creamy. It's a really good bronzer. It doesn't have a orangey or red tint to it. It just looks like you have been warmed up. But they should really come out with a lighter version of this and then some deeper versions of this, because this is really, really good. I really like it. It blends in, it stays well, it looks good, it doesn't move around on my face at least. And just having the one product seems like they're missing out on. This is not for everybody, is what I'm saying. But I do like it. Maybe they have another one. I don't know. I didn't see it. Okay. So you know, it's been a long time since I bought any powder, and I don't know that I want a powder today yet. I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, the intense one, and the Clinique Lunar Pop highlighter. And I'm going to do, I was going back and forth between, do I use the Nars or Orgasm? Orgasm. That's what I'm calling it. Okay, it's the Orgasm, not the R. And the Marc Jacobs Fantasy palette, because they're both, you know, this leans a little pink and this is more peach, but I did this in my haul video. I was wearing this plus the Selena MAC palette. So I'm going to show you how I use this palette. I have been using the, what is this called? The Flesh color for my all over my lid. But I'm just about done with my original. This is Creme Brulee Wet n Wild, the original, not the new one, the original one. I'm just about done with it. So I really like this CoverGirl lid lock. I think I've said it in a couple of my videos. I never was big on primer because I thought primer made my eyelids greasy. And I already have, as dry skin, as much as I have dry skin, my lids are not dry. They're not oily, but they're not dry like the rest of my skin. They're, I guess they're oily. They're more oily than the rest of my face. And it really, it sets and it really looks good. So we're gonna do the brows today. We've got a Winky Lux. This was in my FabFitFun box. This is a universal. So it kind of reminds me of the It Cosmetics version. And I don't need a lot. I also have the, what is this? The Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Gel, which is, what is this color? Is this ebony? So here's the Dipbrow Gel, and then here's the pencil. I wanted to try them both, but we'll just start with the pencil. So while I'm doing my brows, because I don't really do a whole lot to my brows, what's been going on with everybody? I like chatting with you. I don't get a lot of comments on my videos, but I do like talking to people, telling them thank you for their comment. There's several who always comment, even if it's just an emoji, and just makes my day. And then I really like it. I don't get it back right away. That's nice. That's a nice brow. Did a nice job of just darkening up. So what do you guys think about what's going on with the huge influencers? I mean, wow. I mean, CNN covered the Shane Dawson guy, which I wasn't a fan of Shane Dawson. I'm just gonna say this. I'm an old woman, and his humor is not it's just I've never watched him. The only time I watched him was when he interviewed Bunny, the Graveyard Girl, and when he spent the day with Jeffree Star, because my daughter was watching it, and then my daughter wanted to watch the Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson series. So that's all I know from him. I don't know anything else. I have never watched any of his content before. In fact, I don't watch a lot of YouTubers, so I never really watched them. I like Raw Beauty Christie. I like Jen Loves Reviews. I like Jessica Braun. I like the Taylor. I like Mel Thompson. There's so many others that I watch on the regular that aren't what I would call they're not huge. I have to bring them up. What's that one girl I always watch? This is horrible. I'm so bad with names. She's beautiful. She's absolutely beautiful. Brown hair, like auburn hair. Very, very well spoken, very quiet. Always has the close-ups of her face, trying out the new products, and her husband helps her. She came out with some cosmetic cases. Oh my gosh, what's her name? And the girl with the pink hair, her name's leaving me too. Who else do I watch? Oh, Crazy Beautiful, Heather from Crazy Beautiful MUA. She's funny to watch. She's hilarious. I get a kick out of her because she's so just, you know, laughs at herself, and she has a blog. There's a lot of people I watch and that I just have fun watching them. Candy, she's a Canadian comedian. I watch her when she films. I loved their Christmas vlogs. She's so fun to watch. Anyway, back to the thing. I don't know how much of this is going to make it because we're at 20 minutes and we're not done. I feel like I need to put some powder on. Let's do the Milani Glow. It's called the Milani Prep+Set+Glow. Let's just put a little bit right there in my eyes. So I'm going to go in with my, I'm trying to pan this, my Wet n Wild creme brulee, and just put it down all over the lid. So yeah, I was shocker, so much drama, you know, he said, she said, who made up with who and who's using who. And I mean, some of these people ought to be scared because and I mean legality wise, and I don't mean from each other, I mean from YouTube. I mean, I would think that some of these things are more than just he said, she said, or he said, he said. But anyway, it's just like, oh, good grief. It's like watching a TV show almost. Like, you'd have thought this stuff was all made up, but no, it's real life. What's going on? I mean, back in high school? So, well, you want to know how I usually normally, I mean, this all over the crease, this on the outer corner, this on the lid, and then this on the inner corners. But this itself is beautiful, just itself, just all over the lid. Just look at that. It's so pretty. Here's the peachy color. And then here's the gold. I mean, it's really pretty. They perform really well. This is a really good palette. Now, I don't know about the mini. They got a mini. Now, this matte peach is really hard pressed, but it's good pigment because I don't have much pressure on my pinky. But it's really, really pretty. So I'm not a makeup artist. I've never claimed to know how to do makeup. I just enjoy doing it. I have hooded eyes. I don't know the right techniques. I'm sure I'm doing them terribly wrong. Please don't judge. So I just really put this everywhere, just everywhere. And so while I'm doing this, let's chat. There's just stuff all over that's so horrible. That zombie cult family thing, whatever, with the mom who thought her 2 kids were zombies and married a guy 2 weeks after his wife died, and now they're thinking that her death was suspicious even though they said it was natural causes. It's just crazy, all the information that's coming up about that. I mean, that's like my husband watches the crime stories on TV, the 48 Hours and the Snapped and all those things. Like, how could somebody ever think of that, to do that? I mean, those horrible things, just, oh, and yes, it's clickbait. I watch it because I can't sleep. Does anybody else do that? Can't sleep. So, oh, there's one drama channel that I watch. He talks about all of the influencers. Peter Mon. And he always has like nice little anecdotes in there. And he talks so fast. I feel like he could teach a class on how to talk fast. But he's cute. He's just cute to watch. Like him, don't like him. You know, about all these people, either like him or don't like him. That's your thing. I don't know what they are like in their personal life. And, but it's funny to watch because he owns up to everything, right? He's flat out 100% owns up to everything. Says, we all reserve the right to learn and grow and get better, and our opinions change. So depending on outside influences, new feelings, new thoughts, new whatever. So, and I'm all about the good and the happy. I'm all about the good and the happy. Find the good, find the happy. Focus on that. It's really hard sometimes, especially with all the crap going on, and that you just got to shut that off. I mean, I have the Calm app, and so I use the rain on there, and I listen to the rain and the thunderstorms when I can't fall asleep on YouTube. It wasn't like finding somebody on YouTube that's talking, Bailey Sarian. I know this sounds terrible, but she does the Murder Mystery Monday makeup thing, and I can fall asleep listening to her because she's telling a story, and it's not like I want to watch. So she's really awesome at makeup too. So I usually watch her stuff twice, because once when I fall asleep, then I have to go back and finish the story. But she's funny. She's funny too, because she gets into it and she's like, that's what I'm saying right now. What the heck? I mean, come on, people. Who do we want to be in life, and where do we want to end up in life? And what do we want our legacy to be? What do we want to leave behind? I don't think this is it. I don't think these influencers, I don't think this is how they want to be. I don't know. Maybe so. But anyway, where was I on my list? Okay, so this is just all over, right? I'm having fun talking to you guys, just doing nothing, actually. I've been talking to my best friend on Marco Polo. She's in Illinois, and I miss her. And you know, here's the best thing about a best friend. You cannot talk to them for a while, like not on purpose, just life is busy. And when you talk to each other again, it's like that space didn't matter, right? You pick up where you left off. It doesn't matter if we talk every day or if we talk once a month, every week, or a couple months goes by before we actually chat with each other. And it's okay. We check on each other, but we know each other, have things going on, and that we don't always have the time to call or to text or to Marco Polo. I just love it that there's no pressure there. There's no expectations. She just loves me because she's a great person. And Kendall, if you're watching this, I love you and I miss you. Now I've gotten all messed up, and this is just going to be forever, but I feel like I should have that in the video. Okay, so next, so I'm going to go in with this peach shade, and I'm going to put it in on the inner corner, and I get it on the very tips of my finger because I want it to be just a little up into above, because I want it to show, because I have hooded eyes. Oh, does it say that again? I think they're not as bad as some, I guess, but my dad just had surgery to have, his were so bad he could see his eyelashes and it was affecting his vision, right? I mean, he was looking through his eyelashes to see, so he had to have surgery. I don't know what they call it. I guess an eye lift maybe. But it was necessary for him. And I have a feeling that's what's going to happen to me. My uncles, 2 of my uncles have had it too. One of my aunts have. My dad's 1 of 10 kids. So, okay. So now I'm going to go back in and I'm going to blend that up in there. I mean, that's pretty just in itself. Bring that in below. And then I'm going to do it with this finger. I'm going to get on, I don't know what this color is. It doesn't even say what the colors are. This is just a, remember we saying this is the Orgasm palette? It's not. It's the, but we're calling it the Orgasm because I can't speak. And I'm just going to put this on the outer with my fingertips at first. And then we're going to blend it because this kind of gives it that something. The little extra darkness around the corner, on the edge. Just looks so nice. Okay. And then now I'm going to dip the same brush, my little fluffy brush. I'm just going to circle to get some pigment without the shine. This is just beautiful to me. You might think it looks like crap, and that's okay because it probably in truth really does. Okay, and now I'm gonna go with this. This is my pencil. I don't have fancy brushes. I think these are Morphe brushes. I have some Juno & Co brushes, which I really like the Juno & Co, the old Juno & Co brushes. Wet n Wild brushes, some Sigma brushes. Just, I have random crap. I even have some bunch. My favorite ones are from BH. I think it was BH Cosmetics are my favorite ones. Oh, look, I got it in here. But we're going to go just right there in the corner and on this part. So I turned the TV on today, but I turned it to the music channels and just turned it to, I think it was easy listening. And it's just music. There's no people singing, it's just music. And that's really nice. Okay, so now I'm going to go back with all of the stuff that I did. And I'm going to put everything under the eye. What are we watching? Yellowstone. We watched Yellowstone. Watch that with my husband. My husband likes the Western Channel. He likes watching Maverick and, like I said, the crime shows. He likes watching those. I've got Apple TV. I started watching Mankind, I think is what it's called, Mankind. It's about the NASA program and if things had gone a different way, if the Russians were the first on the moon, it's just really, really interesting to watch their version of what might have happened if things had went differently in the past. I think I needed this a little stronger underneath the eye. And I'm not going to put eyeliner on. I don't think I'm going to put eyeliner on. My head is really bad. This is way, way overpriced for the Orgasm palette. Okay, I think I need, you know what? I want to try false lashes. That's what I want to try. I want to try the magnetic ones. I should get those and try those next. Okay, we need to wrap this up. So I'm going to go in with my blush. And this is the Pillow Talk Intense. Look at that. So pretty. This really would be my winter blush, but I just wanted to use it. I'll tell you what, this Edward Best blush that reminds me of the Maybelline. I forget what they were, but they look just like this. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous glowy blush. It is absolutely beautiful. It's the Threads of Silk. They call it a multi-use. It's really not. I mean, maybe if you had deeper skin, this might be a pink highlight, but this is Amalfi, A-M-A-L-F-I. So gorgeous. It's also way overpriced, but it was on sale when I got it. And oh my God, I've been using this all of the time. So I decided that today I should use this one. This is beautiful, but this is going to be my fall blush. Okay. And then I'll do my mascara last. Here's the highlighter, Lunar Pop. You can see I've been using the heck out of it because the flower is about wore off. This is a burn. I burned my finger on a curling iron trying to curl this hair to see how it would work. Now I've took the hot iron, the flat iron to this today. My hair is naturally wavy, not kinky wavy, just wavy. So it has volume in it. And my hair either wants to flip out or flip under with this kind of a cut. And as you can see, it's kind of leaning towards flipping out. And it kind of gave me that Mary Tyler Moore look. Look her up, not the haircut she had when she was older, but the Mary Tyler Moore show. And I don't like that look. I'm old enough without making that kind of a thing. So I took the flat iron to it to just flatten it straight so that I could, deal. All right, so I'm just gonna blur this on. This is beautiful. I love highlighters. I don't care if they're subtle. I don't care if they are visible from the moon. I like it subtle. I like it bright. Okay, there's Lunar Pop. You can't really see it because, oh, look at that. And this is beautiful. I'll just show you on the hand here. Let me get a good. So here it is on the finger and here it is on the hand. I have spots. It's really hard to see. It can be a lot or a little. It can be subtle or it can be blasting you from a space, depending how you put this on. It's beautiful. It does last all day. There is not one bad thing that I can say about this. This is just a good formula. I really, really like it. And I think it's worth it. Fairly priced too. Okay. Lipstick, and should I put eyeliner on? I don't know. Let me put my mascara on. And so here's the deal. I'm hesitant to try the Thrive Cosmetics again. I really like this Smashbox Superfan, and I used to love the It Cosmetics, but I think the Superhero one, Superfan, Superhero. I love the brush on this, but I don't know if I got a wacky formula or an old one or something, because it's not like I remember it being. So I love the Clinique High Impact Mascara. It doesn't fade. It doesn't leave little marks on my lid. There's no raccoon eyes with this. I like this mascara. It's not waterproof, but it doesn't dot and fade like all these others. And this Smashbox Superfan does a really good job of separation. I really like it. I'm hesitant to try to put this one on again. I don't know. This is that, I don't like the way it smells. I put this on and yeah, it does give you interesting looking lashes, but I just didn't like this formula. I'll try it again. Maybe I'll do it after. Maybe I'll do this first. Okay, so I'm gonna fast forward through this, okay? Yes, I made several mistakes, but when those dry, I'll get them off with a Q-tip. So that's the Smashbox. This is a Smashbox. I haven't even put I was gonna put the Thrive on top of it, but now I'm thinking that I don't need to. Maybe I'll try it. Okay, I think all that did was make them stick together at the root. Yeah, I just don't like this Thrive mascara. Okay, I'm gonna do the other one, then come back. Okay, there's the mascara. So I really like this one, the Smashbox Superfan. I'm not such a super fan about the Thrive Cosmetics. I really like the Trish McEvoy tubing mascara, which I think the Thrive Cosmetics one is a tubing mascara. Trish McEvoy's, I think, is a little bit, for me, I like it better than that, but yeah, I don't know. You know, what works for one just doesn't necessarily work for somebody else, right? Isn't that how it goes? Okay. Lipstick. So my new lipsticks I was wearing it in my last video was the MAC Selena and the lip gloss, but I don't think I'm going to wear that today. I think with this look, should I wear the Thrive lipstick? Or should I put on a lip liner? I'll put on a lip liner. Oh, that smells so good. This is the Kylie Cosmetics lipstick in Almost Friday. So let's see. There's this one, which is creamy. This is oh, this actually doesn't look too bad. Do I have a frosty one? I have lipsticks that I set up here that I think I'm gonna, oh, this is such a pretty one. This, look at the color of this. It's like gray, but on, it's not. It's like a, I would, this is such a pretty, this is an old one, L'Oreal Frida. This is the old L'Oreal collection, and this one is the Julianne. Is this my frosty one? Yeah, this is gold frosty. Do you remember the days? Is anybody out there that remember the days of the frost? Just see the shimmer on it. Let's just do it. There. Now it's on top. All right. So thank you, everybody. Thank you. Oh, you know what? That's another thing. If you stayed to the end, then you're going to get to find out about this. A giveaway. I have this drawer full of, well, I even have more over here that you can't see, full of stuff that I get that I already have it, or it's not my color, or it's just, I don't want it, and I think that I'm going to give it to a friend or something. But so I have all of this stuff in here, brushes and makeup, and I've been thinking that I'm going to do a giveaway, and I don't know how YouTube does the giveaways now, if we can still do them. I thought about having one on Instagram, which, yes, I am on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, would you please be so kind? It's linked below. Would you please be so kind as to go and follow me on Instagram as well? And if you were just here because you had nothing else to do and you wanted to see what this was all about and you're still here at the end, thank you. Please subscribe. I appreciate it. But I have all of this stuff, and so I thought I would do a couple of giveaways with them. What do you think? Should I do a giveaway? Should I do one on Instagram and one on YouTube? I think I don't know what the rules are on Instagram anymore. So, but I think I'll do one on each. I mean, I have Fenty, I have Tarte, I have Beauty Bakery, I have the Naked Heat, I have a Cativa palette, I have Buxom, Becca, Makeup Revolution, Real Techniques, I got some brushes, I got a whole bunch of stuff in here, so maybe I'll just divide it up and have, anyway, let me know your thoughts down below, what you think, and normally it's just, when I have the giveaway, I announce it on one of my videos and go to the link, and then you have to be a subscriber. So if you're not a subscriber, make sure you're a subscriber because I'm going to have a giveaway soon. All right. I will link all the information about everything that I used today in my video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. It still hasn't rained yet, although it looks like it might just pass over us. So with everything that's going on in the world today, if you have a moment, try to take a breath and focus on the good and the happy. It's there. Find it and focus on it. And come back and see me again. Mwah. Bye.